I'm going to be using a team made by one of the GOATs. That's right, this team was made by none other than the legend known as the Linear Curve. One of the greatest players to ever do it. They have been on a bit of a hiatus. And I want to let you know I'm actually doing a stream centered on exploring the career and the mysticism surrounding the Linear Curve later tonight on this very channel. All right, I'm up against DeepFriedTacos. And Mixed Ments is fairly likely to be leading here. Obviously, could be a physical Ments, could be a choice band Ments. I'm going to take my Spike. They hit their Fire Blast, no crit, no burn. We do get a Spike. And I think that means we probably go Blissey here. And they crit Brick Break on the predict to Blissey. Are you serious? What is going on right now? What am I to do? Surely you'll Brick Break again. All right, Claydol has made an appearance. It has the move Ice Beam. It can learn Ice Beam. That's something that I think my opponent should keep in mind. Do I think you'll stay in, though? I don't know that I believe you will stay in. Let's overpredict with Earthquake. Oh, you stay in and click HP Grass. Of course you do. Well, if this is what we're doing, I'm going to explode. We get a crit. Unsure if that was necessary. Going to bring the Scarm in. Would you actually stay in? Because you don't know if I have Peck. I could very well have Drill Peck. You wouldn't Focus Punch. You could sub. I'm gonna... Oh, it's... Oh my god, he Swords Dance in my face. Brother, I don't know. I don't know about that against Unrevealed Skarmory. It's Leftovers Metagross here. So I'm gonna protect Chip Heal. Scout what you're doing. You're just clicking Meteor Mash. Okay. Well, we've lost our entire Claydol to deal with that Mixed Ments, unfortunately. I believe I've run out of great answers to Metagross. I think I'm gonna take a second Spike. Oh my, I'm faster than you. That's crazy. I was not expected to be faster than the damn meta. I mean, maybe you have a spinner in the back. What else would I expect on a structure like this? This is very offensive. Wonder if I could like catch them sleeping with a Doug or something. I would expect them to bring something out that can pressure Blissey so that I can't just bring the Blissey out and heal it. I think we get the Venu out. This is where we get our Leech Seeds and our Sleep Powders going. Yeah, Snorlax. Yeah, this is a great candidate to just get seeded. And you bring out the Flygon. Nice. So this thing could have Fire Blast to help pressure Scarm as well. Because Hera isn't doing it. You got your Fire Blast on Mixed Ments. You've got a normal-ass Metagross. So I would not be surprised if this was a Fire Blast click from you. I could put this to sleep. Let's do that. We missed the Sleep Powder. We're faster than this Flygon. And we can afford to go for it again because... I mean, we just healed so much of that off of the Leech Seed. I would not be surprised if you just went Lax here. We are missing everything. But we're healing so damn much. We took 41%. We're still all the way at 53. We hit this one. Nice. That's awesome. And I think I'm just going to Giga Drain. If you bring Lax out, I mean, I could just Leech Seed that instead. And you're stepping on spikes. You're getting Giga Drained. We're healing up quite a bit. And yeah, this is just going to be another Leech Seed opportunity. You blow up to deal with the Venusaur. I understand it. You have one thing left that isn't asleep. I could try to go for the Doug Trap. This is so interesting. I could bring out Blissey, but like there's things that could just set up on the Blissey if Blissey can't actually pressure it. Doug can outspeed and like do something, right? They're going to be stepping on spikes. Let's just go for the Doug Trap. And it's T-Tar. Okay. Well, I guess this is about as close of what I wanted to see as possible. Just go for the Earthquake, and we get there. Nice. Obviously, we're locked into Earthquake right now, so I could go to Blissey and try to wake up. I think that's the angle, is we have to get Blissey in. And hope we hit a damn Ice Beam. And they wake up and kill us. Okay. Not ideal. All right, so the best move I have with Doug is Hidden Power Bug to try to get this thing down low enough that Rachi can win. I mean, I guess I could go for Rock Slide Flinch. Don't love that. I think I just take the best move I've got. Oh, it's defensive Flygon. He's protecting. Getting as much health back as he can. Oh, we actually live, so he gets more chip heal, but we get to hit him a second time. That's something. All right, your Earthquake is a 2-hit KO. My Psychic is a 2-hit KO. Am I faster than you? I'm not, but your Earthquake is not going to get there. If you protect here, you could get out of my Calm Mind range. This is just a 50-50. If he protects, then I need to Calm Mind on his protect turn. And then I can kill with Psychic the following turn. And I'm gonna say you're protecting. Yes, we fucking got him, boys. We called him out. And that's game. Wow. That was a close one. All right, I definitely need more experience piloting this team. And it's just a regular old T-Tar. So I think that means I'm clicking the move Spikes. I'm pretty sure that's the play. They immediately go Starmie. Oh, it has Thunderbolt. I'm going to try to go for a Gambit here. We've been T-bolted again. I want you to kill me while a Spike is on the field so I can Doug you. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna Hidden Power you. You bring out your own Skarmory. True. That is incredibly true. Well, I have HP Fire on Venusaur. I have Jirachi, which can Calm Mind Fire Punch. We also have Claydol, which can come in Rapid Spin someday. I think I'm going to go Venusaur. You get a Spike. We're going to send a Sleep Powder. Yeah, and Celebi's going to come in to soak that. Makes plenty of sense. Clearly cannot click Leech Seed, but Hidden Power Fire seems like a good enough click. And it's Salamence coming in. Well, I would expect a Fire move here. I haven't shown Blissey. This could be HP Flying or Fire Blast, or really the two main things you're representing. And Blissey covers them both fairly well. It was a Fire Blast, which we handle well. Now, I would expect the Skarm to want to come back in on a turn like this. And I'm going to try to put that Skarm to sleep right now. Oh, you stay in to Brick Break me. You madman. I could have Ice Beamed you. That's crazy. It's a 1342 gamer just like willing to let go of their entire Salamence. Well, that's not good. I'm going to go Claydol. Yeah, you went for the Brick Break once more. This is where I would really expect you to go Skarm. But that would afford me an opportunity to heal my Blissey, which is a worthwhile trade, in my opinion. And it's Drill Peck Skarm. Oh my. Okay, this guy's making some plays. I have to hand it to him. He's made a handful of plays. I'm going to Sleep Powder again. You can go Celebi if you want. I can just sleep on the turn that you switch out. You're stepping on spikes in sand, so that's favorable. I've shown Hidden Power Fire, so you don't want to keep the Celebi in. You decide to just stay in. That's insane to me. Maybe you just wanted to burn a turn of sleep. This thing's still asleep. I missed Sleep Powder this time. You are still asleep. This is crazy. What are you doing? You're gonna wake up this turn. Fine. I'll hit you. You wake up. Oh, to click Psychic. You know, can I admit something? That makes a lot of sense. Gonna click Sleep Powder once more. And now we start the mind game over. Please hit. Please, for the love of God, hit. Nice. All right, that's huge. That means you can go back to Celebi pretty much for free. You can also go Skarm and try to reestablish spikes. Unless you want to stay in right now, Hidden Power Fire hits like both of them on I would expect you to go to. And you simply stay in with the Ments. This person is a madman. I'm clicking Leech Seed. We heal up a little bit. You're probably clicking Fire Blast. Going to go Claydol. Like, surely you would switch here. You're going to wake up very soon, but like, why would you not just go Skarm, right? Yeah. All right, we got it. You went Skarm. Probably Roar. It's probably Roar. I'm just going to Fire Punch to get some damage and hopefully a burn. We got a burn. That's huge. And it was Roar, so I'm glad I didn't get too cute and try to click Calm Mind or anything. Here, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to Rock Slide. If we get a flinch with the burn, that's huge. We still have a full health Claydol to try to spin later. But maybe I'm insane. I kind of like the value of just like hurting this Scarm as quickly as possible. We get the flinch. Yeah, that's massive. That's absolutely massive. You know I'm locked into Rock Slide now, so I mean, I would imagine that you have a rock resist in the back. You go to like a Swampert here. You have not revealed a rock resist. Like a water type with ice coverage is looking pretty good in the rest of my team right now. I mean, I don't know, it could just be a Milo. You could have your own Claydol, but your spinner was Starmie, so it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be a Claydol. I guess I'd be pretty surprised if it's anything but exactly Swampert. And Venu can outspeed that and threaten like a pretty big Giga Drain. Let's make a call. Let's make a call. We're going Venu. And it was Metagross. It's a Metagross rock resist moment. Now you've left your Ment. It's still asleep. So I'm trying to think, how valuable is this Venusaur? It could outspeed and Giga Drain this T-Tar exactly one time. But it gets outsped and dies to the Ments. It gets outsped and dies to the Celebi. The Scarm is going to die no matter what someday. And it also dies to this Venusaur. But anything can basically pick off the Scarm. So I'm trying to figure out how worthwhile it is to try to save the Venu. If this is agility meta, I could be in trouble. I don't have any more protects either to try to like call out a boom. Makes me think I should just hidden power and just get damage on this thing and try to put in a range of like Doug or something. And I think I will do that. Got good chip. Yeah, it is agility. And again, I don't really think there's anything I could have done. If I knew it was exactly agility, I really don't even know what the best play is. Probably to just get chip and hope for a miss or something at some point. So we could go Claydol, hoping that you are gonna click Earthquake because it's a kill. I don't think you would risk missing. And well, the thing is, even if you miss, HP Fire doesn't even kill you. So you simply can just get a miss. Because if Claydol can take a hit, no, its Earthquake is not killing from here. So I think I need to go down swinging with HP Fire. They go for mash mid-ground anyway. Yeah, everything is a 2-hit KO, except for the Doug, obviously, but Doug just drops to anything the Metagross does. Yeah, agility meta. Once our Scarm is dead, difficult to deal with. Jirachi can come in and try to get a Fire Punch burn. Your Earthquake looks like it's a pretty high likelihood of being a 2-hit KO. I think my Jirachi and Doug might be able to do this. Let's go Claydol. Earthquake does the most damage. I'm just clicking Earthquake. They miss Mash. Oh, that's enormous. That's huge. That is so important. Okay. Well, they could just blow up here because they don't have anything else that kills my Claydol. And if they do that, am I okay with that? I low-key think this Jirachi can just kind of 1v1 the rest of the game, depending on what that Tyranitar set is. If it's DD, that's not good. And we actually can't really hit the T-Tar, but we just have to chip it down for the Doug, is all we have to do. But I don't think there's much reason to click anything but Earthquake here. Even if you go somewhere else, we have plays, we have outs. I mean, you could go Scarm, but it's going to take burn damage. You could go Mence, but it's asleep. It's very likely to wake up, but then we can try to chip it down with Psychic. So I'm just going to Earthquake. Yeah, you do go Mence. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Psychic is a 2-hit. I'm wondering if I should just blow up. I feel like that's probably a little premature. What am I expecting you to click? You might not even wake up is like the craziest part of it all. I guess I'm just going to click Psychic. You do wake up, and it's just Dragon Claw, which is not doing all that much. Nice. Okay. Well, you could go T-Tar on the next Psychic. You could go Scarm on Psychic. You can go Metagross on Psychic. How important is the health on this Claydol? Trying to live a hit from Metagross or T-Tar or Celebi could be really, really important, actually. So I'm wondering, do I get cute and click Earthquake on you going T-Tar, on you going Meta? I don't think I do. And it's Celebi coming in. Yeah, not like Psychic or Earthquake would have done much. So all I've seen from you is Psychic. Obviously, you're threatening Grass move here. Could just go Rachi on the supposed Grass move, and I don't see much of a better play. Nothing else I have kills except for Explosion, so let's go Jirachi. We've been seeded. You've healed up quite a bit of health. And now you can go elsewhere trying to heal something. You can try to heal your Metagross. I've shown you Fire Punch. You know I have it. You could go Mence. You could try to go Salamence here. Yeah, this is tough. What would you you would not stay, would you? You can't go meta because I'm representing Fire Punch. Like, you're going to go Ments, right? You're probably going to go Ments. I'm going to Psychic. It's Ments. We called it out with the Psychic. Nice. We're still Leech Seeded, though, so they can bring something in to heal a little bit. I feel like the Metagross is a decent play for them. They do bring out the meta. I'm faster than you, though, and I've got a pretty small chance to kill with this Fire Punch. And if I lose the Jirachi, I think I lose the game. So I think I'm going to go Claydol. I think you're going to explode right now. You probably should explode. Oh, you actually just bring Scarm in. That's crazy. How important is it for me to deny spikes? I don't know if it's like that big. And I can always just like Rapid Spin. I'm just going to click Psychic. You've Toxic'd my Claydol instead of getting a spike. Interesting decision. I'm going to click Rapid Spin. Yeah, get rid of the spike. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I think we should be able to do this. We've denied spikes. We still have one up. They bring Celebi. I think Doug, oh man, that T-Tar is like the only thing that I'm kind of worried about. If you Giga Drain me, that's going to be so much health for you. I have 15 seconds. Am I throwing if I just explode here? Because nothing else kills. Nothing comes close to killing. I'm going to do it. It was Giga Drain. It was Giga Drain. Okay, we've eliminated the Celebi. All right, I've got 15 seconds to pick if I'm going Doug first or not. And I think I am. Because Jirachi should be able to beat Metagross in the 1v1 afterwards if you start T-Tar here. You go meta, I don't think that was the play for you because now you're trapped and you lost the meta value. T-Tar is here. We Earthquake. This is so close. And we just get there with the Doug. Nice. What a freaking battle. Holy moly. These have been tense. All right, one more game. One more game with the linear team. I'm starting to see the vision of the team. And it's lead Salamence again. Can't avoid this guy. And we're leading Scarm, right? So I think we just take the Fire Blast and take a spike. I think that's kind of what the team does. No burn. I think I'm supposed to go Blissey, but I mean, like, are you going to be a gamer and Brick Break me? No, it's just Fire Blast. And again, like, there's no way you're going to stay in and take a whole Ice Beam. Like, you wouldn't. So I'm going to sing the switch. Please hit. We missed. We freaking miss. That's so unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, in fact. The only thing that actually kills is Explosion, which I'm not expecting. This is CB, though. So if it's CB Meteor Mash, if that's what's about to happen, what the hell am I what am I meant to do? It doesn't do much to Rachi. If you Earthquake, we are in a very not good spot. But I don't think you would Earthquake knowing that there's a Scarm right there that could come in. So let's go Rachi. Assuming Meteor Mash, we were right. Only does 20%. That's huge. And I'm just going to throw up a Wish. Oh, and it's Lum. It's like Agility Lum or something. That's not good. I should have looked at the calc. I should have looked at the damage. But this is... It's not Leftovers, but nor is it Choice Band, folks. And now Earthquake probably has great odds to obliterate me. What can you do that kills Scarm? The only thing that you have that kills me is Explosion. So we're going to heal up the Scarm. Oh, and you go Mag. You go Mag, dude. What a gamer. We Protect. Double Protect. Don't hit it. Okay. Well, we're going to Doug their Mag. It's going to allow their Ments to come back out, which is very difficult for me to deal with. We have a full health Blissey, but you know I have that as a switch in now. You could simply Brick Break this time. And I think you're pretty likely to do so. It's still like decent chip into the Rachi. I think I'm going to go... I probably am thinking about going Claydol. And can I be honest? I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. We do go Doll on the Brick Break. I very much don't want to just have to blow up this Claydol right now. I could Psychic. Of course, that would allow you to bring in your Metagross, but I think we should be able to 1v1 the meta, like, well enough. I'll just throw a Psychic out in the Ether. You have HP Grass for me. And we're making similar progress. against one another. I could go Blissey one of these times if I believe you're still going to HP Grass. And we'll give it a shot. Oh, you actually switch into your own Swampert. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what kind of Swampert this is. This thing could be trying to do a variety of things. It could be Focus Punch. I mean, this is a mag team. So that's Scarm all in one. I would expect other things to want to have Blissey Tech. So like Sub Focus Punch, Endeavor Pert. This thing does not have leftovers either, which makes me think it's like a Salic variant. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna sub right now. And I don't have a phaser anymore, of course. Well, I highly doubt you would just be Ice Beaming right now. Let's just go Venusaur and hope for the best. It was sub, yeah. We'll Giga Drain. And you're gonna sub again. That's fine. What would you have? Would you have Earthquake on this? If it's like sub Endeavor, maybe Surf Ice Beam last. Maybe you can't really hurt my Rachi. Would I be able to come in Wish up? I am gonna go Rachi on the sub though. And we're healing a bit. Let's click Wish and see what you do. It's Pump. You do hit it. I don't have Protect. You could think I have Protect. If I go Claydol and die, I could bring Jirachi back in and try to beat the Swampert that way. That might be my only out of this situation. Would Claydol even fall to a Hydro Pump though? Apparently the Swampert, I mean, who knows what its EVs are, but I think it would have a shot to do so. I could instead, I mean, all Dugs would die. Is it worth it to give up my entire Dug? I kind of think like this Rachi, if I get health back on it, like we might be good. Let's sack the Dug and then wish up the Rachi. I don't know. Maybe I'm insane for this play. Maybe I'm crazy. Do I wish again immediately, or do I think I probably just Calm Mind. And if he ever misses, we're in business. Get a Calm Mind first. Oh, and you subbed. Why would you sub there? That's not what you're supposed to do, buddy. Yeah, and Pump is not doing enough anymore. And he's out of moves that can actually hurt me. He has 3 Endeavors, but we're totally fine. Yeah, this is fine. All right. Oh! He went Arrow! We didn't get the burn. Oh, shit. Well, Choice Band Arrow can't kill me from this range. You could do a lot of damage to me with Earthquake. We have dealt with the Swampert. It has no Hydro Pumps anymore. It has, like, hidden power coverage. 2 Endeavors. It's probably slower than most of my team. If it Endeavors Blissey, that's, like, the one thing that's kind of bad. And it's like, oh, do I have full stacks on this Jirachi? I shouldn't stay in and click a button. If I stay in and click a button, I let this thing Earthquake me down to, like, very, very, very low health. I kill the Aerodactyl. I probably should have been mixing in Psychic instead of always clicking Fire Punch. I mean, it was only the second Fire Punch I clicked. He's got to lock into Earthquake, so we could just go Claydol and then try to get some initiative that way. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, so now you could go Mence, you could go Metagross, you could go Pert, you can go something else unrevealed. If I really think you're going Mence, I could go Blissey and get in front of it and then threaten Ice Beam. It seems kind of risky because you could go Meta. You could decide to go Meta. If I think you're going Mence, I go Blissey, but you end up going Meta. Like, are we screwed? I think I'm gonna Earthquake, hoping you go Meta. And if you go Mence, I think that's honestly fine. We can just, like, trade down. And it was Swampert, and you're basically sacrificing the Pert to get something else in. Claydol is still pretty helpful to beat Metagross. Does Venusaur do anything? I'm gonna Psychic. Nice. We called out that they were brick breaking. We got nice chip with Psychic. We could go Blissey now, because now he's like, well, oh, damn, I should probably just take the HP Grass. And I think I will. Nice. We called him out. We got him. All right, now, I have not clicked Ice Beam, but I brought it in on Mence. You haven't seen ice coverage on anything else, so you could think, surely this has Ice Beam. And for that reason, you could be going to your Metagross. I think I'm going to click Sing. You stay in to take your Brick Break. We finally hit a Sing. Let's go. Honestly, that's a pretty decent Sing sack for you. I could soft boiled, but honestly, that would kind of allow you to just go meta or go arrow, neither of which I really want to happen. So I kind of want to go Claydol to get ahead of either of those options. Let's go Claydol. They did go Metagross, and we have successfully gone Claydol first. Is this winnable? I think I just click Earthquake, man. This is clearly Agility Gross, but I don't think there's much else to do but just click Earthquake in this spot. Okay, yeah, you pivot Arrow in. Yeah, I'm gonna Psychic. Oh, it's Double Edge. All right, well, that just did exactly 47%. It's not going to do much to Jirachi. Jirachi can come in and take a Double Edge pretty damn well. I think if you kill my Claydol, though, while locked into Double Edge, I could get Rachi in and click Wish, and then I think I pretty much just win from there. So I think I'm just going to try to live this roll, and if I don't, it's fine. You get the crit. That's fine. Do I Wish and then Calm Mind? Yeah. All right, you bring out the Mence. I don't know. I don't really think it's... Well, if you get me low enough such that Arrow can come in and Earthquake me, that's really all you need to do. I still have Wish support, though. Oh, you bring in T-Tar now. All right, so this thing could be DD. And we don't have good coverage into this. Maybe this is Choice Band because it doesn't have an item. It could also just be like DD Lum. It's got to be physical on a mag team, right? You're not running Spikes. You're not running Spin. You would have no use for Pursuit Tar. I'm just trying to think what is like my best play. It seems like you're just going to DD. I think we need to get a burn. You're just faster than me outright. Wow. Yeah, and this is definitely Lum, so even if we get the burn, I think we're going to lose. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do. We don't have good coverage to deal with DD Tar without this Doug. I played around their Salic Endeavor pert well, but I sacked my whole Doug to do so. And then we got to full Calm Mind stacks. The Arrow came in. I decided it's not worth it to take out the Arrow. And this is... I've made my bed, and now we're going to lay in it looks like. I mean, maybe it's a pinch berry. Maybe we could still burn this thing. He's going for second Dragon Dance, yeah. As he probably should. We did not get the burn, and I imagine your Earthquake is going to kill me now. Am I right? Wada 97 gets the crit on the Earthquake. Seems fairly unlikely to have mattered in the end. If I get a Giga Drain crit, I think we need to live, get a Giga Drain crit, and then a lot of other things have to go our way. I think Arrow coming in and clicking Double Edge is probably going to be more than enough. Earthquake doesn't get there. And Giga Drain doesn't even need the one hit or the crit. We just kill outright. Was not expecting that. Is there a way out? This thing has no one-hit kills on Blissey. It should probably just be clicking Double Edge. I'm looking for outs where I could like try to PP stall the Double Edges. But Meta can just come in and explode on me unless it doesn't have explode. But winning that 1v1 is going to be pretty tough. I don't think we have any outs, boys. Yeah, this is looking cooked. It's Hidden Power Flying instead, which also cannot kill me. I think I need to get like a freeze on Meta. And then unironically, I think we could like just win. Well, he could sack Arrow and then just boom, and then I lose. I think I need to convince him that he needs a hard switch to Meta. He could also just like wake up with Mence and Brick Break me. Like eventually something dies and the Meta comes in for free. The only way I can win is if I somehow convince him to just outright switch to Meta and freeze it. Soft-boiled here. I only have 12 soft-boiled, so I won't be able to do this forever. If the meta, it's agility meta, so I mean, it could have Rock Slide coverage instead of Explosion. It's not recommended by many, but that's like really the only... So we should probably play to that out, because he's never going to go meta. But we'll soft-boiled once more. We're at 89%. That's probably the best we're going to get. All right. But, I mean, honestly, I think Meta can come in and click Earthquake. Earthquake does not kill. Meteor Mash does. You could miss a Meteor Mash. Okay, so if I'm assuming you have no boom, Earthquake would kill after Sand a decent chunk of the time, too, which makes this even harder. Because then I would need to soft-boiled first and then Ice Beam the following turn. I don't think it's going to matter, though, friends. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Try to play to our outs, though. Yeah, it's just boom. It's just boom. GG's. Good games to Wada 97. Well played. But like I said, thanks for watching the video. Tune into the stream later today. We're going to be learning a lot about the linear curve, the architect behind this team, and many, many other famous and successful teams in ADV OU history. There's going to be a special guest. It's going to be pretty sick on this channel. Shoot me a sub and tune in later. And until next time, I'll see you then.